Hey everybody, it's Heidi. Welcome back. It's been a while, as usual. I'm just getting slower and slower with this. Maybe now that it's a little bit cooler outside, I'll get better. No promises. Anyways, this video is going to have all kinds of goodies in here. Past month, I made it to my first retreat, had a blast, so we're going to go over all of that. And a fair amount of haul. And not bad. Actually, they're pretty good. All kinds of whips. Even have a little start that maybe y'all can help me out with. So, first things first. Today, I'm wearing my Buckeye Nation, and you see my little Buckeye fan lives here. So, gotta represent. They're ranked #1 right now. See how long that lasts. You know, I gotta look at Brenda wearing her Michigan stuff all the time. So, thought it was only fair that the Buckeye stuff comes out. All right. Anyways, so go Bucks. Anybody out there that are Ohio State fans. And anyone that's not, well, you know, the season's way far from over. Anyways, so thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking me out, whichever way you go. And here comes Felix. Start first off with a thank you to Christy and Callie from the Floss Boss and Cousins. They gave me a shout out. I sent them a box of the freeze-dried goodies that they tried and opened up on the old their last a couple videos ago now probably, and she was sweet enough to send me a cute little thank you card. First of all, girlfriend, where did you learn to write? That is gorgeous. I couldn't do that if I tried. It's beautiful handwriting. Mine looks much more elementary than that. But thank you very much for the thank you card, and thank you very much for mentioning me on your video. That was awesome. Thank you. So first things first, it was the retreat. So this was the Barefoot Needleart Retreat. Early first weekend in October, whatever that was, 5th, 6th, 7th, somewhere in that range, or 6, 7, 8, whatever. It's down in Myrtle Beach, and it started off with Thursday night was a meet and greet at their store after hours, so it was just people going to the retreat. It was packed. It was a lot of fun, and I hadn't been there 5 minutes, had kind of wheeled my way over to the second room, the second big room they have there, and ran into Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Nikki Harmon. She's one of she reached out to me when I first mentioned I was going to this retreat. She watched the videos, God bless her, and her and her friend Hildegard were there, and they had picked up a hitchhiker from the from the hotel, Rachel from Wisconsin, who had flown in, and they took her to the store so she could see, buy all the goodies like we did. So they ended up being 3 of my table mates. So hi, Hildegard. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Rachel. They were wonderful. 3 of the best people you're ever going to meet. So from, there again, they had all kinds of goodies. Too much to talk about. I'll show you in the hall later what I came out with that night. And then, of course, they bring more and more goodies to the retreat. So that certainly wasn't my last purchase from Barefoot that weekend. But, so that evening we just kind of hung out in the hotel lobby and got ready for the big day Saturday. That's when I guess it was Rachel who had been to the spring retreat, and she had shared a table with 2 other people. So then that was Beth and help me, Kim. Brain fart. I suck with names. Anyways, Beth and Kim, so they rounded out our table. Kim is from South Carolina. She's a hoot, and girlfriend was finishing stuff left and right. She rang that bell at least twice. And Beth, she's a floss tuber too. She's the Red Cross stitcher, so you may already know her. If you don't, please go check her out. She does cross stitch and quilting, and does how-to videos. I think her most recent one was how to make this bag. She had showed up with this beautiful quilted bag that Nikki was determined to get. So she kept trying to bring it on over to her side of the table or tuck it on her side of the chair. It was a running joke the whole time. And it ended up being that Beth offered that up to Nikki as long as she made a donation to the group that the charity we were giving money to and raising money for that whole weekend. And she did, so that was wonderful of Beth to do, and Nikki. And it was a lot of fun for all of us. Even Amy and Memory got in on that with the constant moving of the bag and who stole it and where did it go. And it was pretty funny. Anyways, so definitely go check out Beth, the Red Cross Stitcher, and you'll see just how pretty that bag was, and she'll show you how to make it. It really was gorgeous. I'm going to have to try to figure it out. I got Mom coming here in a couple weeks, God willing. She's going to stay with me for a month. Hi, Felix. Before Christmas. So maybe that'll be a Mom project. Don't tell her. She'll be like, what am I making? Yeah. Anyways. A step up from project bags. So, of course, if you've never been to a retreat, well, you were just like me. I had never been to one. I kind of knew what to expect just by listening to other people's videos, post-retreat videos. So when we first grab a table and we all kind of just start settling in, and then everybody brought gifts for everybody, which was wonderful. Starting off with just the top of this. Felix is looking like he's going to jump up here. So if he does, we may have to pause because the thing's going to tumble. Anyways, Miss Beth, I'm going to show her awesome sewing skills. She made one of these for all of us. A little placemat thing. I'm sure it has a better name than a placemat thing. But, you know, for all your threads and your orts, that's on there with the snap. And these are little pockets. Aren't they cute? And a little needle minder. She had different colors or different themes for all of us. Got to pick. And it was wonderful. And another little thread doohickey holder thing. Again, I'm sure it has a better name than that. It's failing me at the moment. Well, hello, Felix. You gonna say hi? I'm gonna force him to say hi. No, it's Felix. Isn't he cute? Can you hear him purr? He's like, woman, I just want to sleep. He's had a rough night. We have a new kitty that has been making himself at home. And since it was so cold last night, he stayed inside last night. He didn't like it at first, but he got over it. And that has the 3 other cats like, seriously? What the heck? So, get up here. So, he's going to keep me company. He's right behind me. Anyways, I digress. We have more goodies. I'll stop talking about critters. I know. People and their critters. We all understand, right? Hildegard and Nikki got us cute little needle minders. There was a third one. I just happened to have it on one of my projects. You'll see it later. Pretty little flowers. You don't need to be up here. I told you he was coming up. Felix, you're a piece of work, brother. There's those. And then Rachel had brought us some goodies in a nice little baggie. And some cute little floss drops she had printed up. She had all kinds of goodies. Little soap thingies, fizzy drops. I need to set those out so I remember to try them. Put them in my purse. And all kinds of goodies. Kim, I mean, these are all getting mixed up a little bit, so I apologize. Everybody had made some goodies here. Oh, Miss Kim gave us South Carolina gift cards. Thank you cards, I should say, not gift cards. That'd be awesome. South Carolina gift cards. If each state had a gift card, what would you buy? That'd be interesting. Anyways, gave us all kinds of rings. Neat little gizmos. All the stuff you need. These people brought smart, cool things. Nice some finishing fabric. Some more little goodies, more rings. This was from Arlene Grimm, Decatur, Alabama. Walking around giving everybody really pretty floss drops. Isn't that cute? Thank you, Felix. Told you he was a super producer. Apparently he didn't like that shot. See the tail? You gonna get me? Get down. Move your butt. Oh my goodness. Hoss. Anyways. So then throughout the days, it was Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday, Barefoot Needleart was Amy Memory, and they're wonderful helpers. We played bingo. That was a lot of fun. Of course, had raffle. They had silent auction. I actually won something. I'll show you that later. What else do they have? They collected goodies for their charity. They had a swap table. All kinds of goodies. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, I guess it's your average kind of retreat, but it's still pretty awesome. If you've never been to one, find one and go. Totally awesome. They gave us a needle keeper, scissor fob. Isn't that cute? I like the fall theme. And another little needle minder. Add to my stash down here. And then we had a smalls exchange if you chose to participate. And they kind of did it by table. Oh, I lied. They also gave us some lotion too. Not quite all of it. I have stuff spread out everywhere. I've never had so much stuff to show you, I think. So, again, trying to get through it all, but it was really cool. They did a smalls exchange if you chose to participate. And they did it where, you know, you just kind of fancied up your bag with whatever theme was inside, and then they did it by table. Each table, whoever participated could go up, pick something, and go from there. And at the end, we all ended up putting our stuff out on a table so we could see what everybody had done. There was so many pretty projects. It was really neat. I am a sucker for chickens. I don't know why. I don't have chickens. But I saw this bag. Just a girl who loves chickens. So that's what I snagged. I was like, what? That's too cute. Inside was a cute little needle minder. More than one, actually. If I can get everything detached from it. She had made this cute little chicken. And this little guy down here. And there was another one. Backwards, another chicken needle minder. Isn't that cute? She did a great job. So pretty. I might actually use that to keep some of my needle minders in. It's a smart idea. Very cool. Then she had made a little grime guard out of chicken fabric. Isn't that cute? Upside down, I can't tell. And then we laughed because we would go, it was right, the hotel was right there beside the mall there in Myrtle, down from Broadway. Broadway at the beach, if you've ever been to Myrtle Beach. Anyways, we always had to walk through Dillard's to get to over to the food court for lunch. And all the homecoming dresses were out, and we were kind of just like, wow, that's not what we wore back in the day to homecoming by any stretch. So that was the joke afterwards. I was like, look, this is my homecoming dress. Because that's about the size of them anymore. God bless those girls out there. Anyways, and also she had cute little, I'd rather be cross-stitching little notepad. Cute stuff. Such cute stuff. What's next? Oh, the Blue Flower did a pattern specifically for the beach retreat. It was called Autumn Beach Postcards. And then, of course, Autumn and Memory hooked us up with floss packs with whatever we wanted. So I just went with the fancy floss. I have plenty of DMC to add whatever I need to. But really cute. Be interesting to see I don't know. I think that pumpkin one is what I'm probably going to do first. That's really cute. Thank you, Blue Flower. Like I said, we had a swap table. You brought in your older stuff if you wanted to, and you didn't want any more, wanted somebody else to enjoy. You got to go through it. There was a vast amount of goodies to go through, and it seemed like every couple hours it grew. So I probably didn't go through it, but maybe twice, and it was overwhelming each time. But I came away with another kind of beach theme. This is from Cricket Collection. Aren't those cute little beach cabanas? Little mermaid. I thought that was cute. I don't know if there's any more. Nope. All right. That pile's already sliding. So that was that. What else? Oh, that's right. We had silent auction. Had all kinds of goodies. They had a Mirabilia pattern. They had, I mean, I just don't even remember all of it. It's just beautiful stuff. The one that caught my eye that I actually got was the Halloween Rules. Who did this one? Lizzie and Kate. So this is like their printout of how you're supposed to put it in together. So it's a nice long, I thought something different. I don't have a lot of long skinny ones. I have a is it Silver Creek sampler that's a longer skinny one, but this one was even more narrow. I thought it was kind of cool. And it was just a bunch of different little, there it is, finished. Isn't that pretty? It's like it just keeps going. So it's just all the different little things to do for Halloween. Visit a haunted house. Carve a pumpkin. Mind your mummy. Brew some fun. And howl at the moon. I was a sucker for a good presentation. Mine. There's that. Gosh, oh golly. This was, you see, some of my wonderful table mates also were incredibly bad influences when it came to buying other things. I thought I'd done pretty well by only coming out with one bag of goodies from the store Thursday night. It didn't last long on Friday before I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can, yeah, bring me one of those. Yeah. And this was the first up because who can resist Teresa Kogut? And her patriotic stuff. Any of her stuff is gorgeous. Look at that flag. And the little, oh my gosh. They're all so cute. I don't even think this is all of them. Let me look through it quick. I could be wrong. Yeah, pretty much. I think it was the flag that got me. But, which flag, right? All of them. Love it. Add to cart. There you go. They had some of their fabric. Someone else had finished a little piece. It was the, is it the Country Cottage Works? Their little beach cabanas or beach whatever stores. I don't have one because not all of them are out. I looked at them when I was at the store. I'm like, man, they only got like 2 or 3 out maybe out of 7. And I'm like, do I really need to start another one? So I talked myself out of it Thursday, and then a lady there finished one of them and rang the bell, and she had it on one of Amy's beautiful fabrics. So then I was like, okay, yeah, you can add some of that. Yep, add that to cart, please. Bring it on over. A couple of these beautiful linens. Look at that. This one is sea glass, and I got 40 count. And then this one is super similar, and it is sea mist. So we'll see once I get the threads which one I'm going for. Here they are side by side, so they're pretty similar. Both gorgeous. what's not to love? Just a fat quarter of both, so I might be able to. I guess the Country Cottage works, or whichever one it is. I'm sorry, whatever it is. I think it's 7. I think they told me it's gonna be 7, and it will just fit on that fat quarter. So I'd rather be lucky than good. All right, found one of these cute little thingies. Toes in the sand. Stitch in the hand. Absolutely. I probably have 3 others of those. You just never find them when you need them. So I figured at some point they're going to be in all the little spots, and I might actually have one when I need it. Found these really cute little pins, counting or otherwise, whatever you want to use them for. I like the little flower. That one suckered me in. They had another adorable little needle minder. Look at him. Santa. Look. Some more of the awesome rings from Kim. She gave us a bunch. I'm like, perfect. You don't know how low I was getting on these. I bought some of the longer little gizmos. Sometimes some of the stuff I'm working on is just a big enough project, or at least a big enough piece, that yeah, these little gizmos come in right handy to hold your extra cloth around your Q-snap or whatever you use, because sometimes the grime guards, I find once you put the grime guards on, it gets it so bulky that it depends if you get too close. If you're working on the piece closer to the side, you're constantly fighting your way around that back bulk fabric. So this might be a little bit easier. I've tried it on a couple other ones. Seems to work. You can get them just about anywhere, but Barefoot had them at the store there. They also make some of their own bags, of course, just to be awesome. Look at the little tea bag with the Velcro action. Isn't that cute? And who could resist a kitty cat bag? Christmas kitties. That's the inside, the same as the top. So I think I might use this one for the other thing I got in the mail. You know, this is why I love these people that put their stuff out super early. I don't remember when the heck I ordered this. March, April, May at the latest. I'll just go ahead and skip over to this because it'll be easier. I got my Evertote Modern Folk Embroidery Roxy Floss Holiday Countdown 2023. Yes, I've had this sitting here for about a month now, give or take. I think it showed up literally a day after I did the last video. So this is where you have daily little, it's a stitch along, a mystery stitch along. If you haven't already heard of this, I know they did it last year. I don't know how many years they've done this, but definitely last year. And then every day, so here's your basic linen. You get to pick whatever size linen you want to play with. And then they have a bag for every day. And I think it's the whole month, or at least till Christmas. Let me see if I can get it out of here. I'm sure you've seen this on a bunch of other floss tubes. Not just me, but there you go. Through Christmas. Ta-da! And I can't wait to start it. I think I might actually go ahead and get the fabric ready to go. And also she puts out videos daily, if not, I think daily. It's been a while since I looked at the whole, everything that goes with it. But yeah, I think you kind of watch her video every day. She kind of goes over what they're doing next. And I'm just guessing since I didn't do it last year, but that's what I'm looking forward to. So I'm probably going to get this in a frame. I'm going to put it in the cute kitty Christmas bag. And I'm super stoked to see what they came up with for this year. And I'm hoping I can keep up with it at least through maybe the first 5 days. You know, the holidays. But it'll be a good winter stitch either way. So if anybody else is working on that, let me know. I'd love to see your progress as we go along. Again, it should be fun. Should be a good time. I've never really done a stitch along, let alone a mystery stitch along. And I'm kind of picky and weird about what I like to stitch, so I'm trying to keep an open mind. But, I mean, I've seen a lot of modern folk stuff, and it's gorgeous, so we will see. We will see. I'm finally down to just the bag I bought Thursday night at the meet and greet. Wasn't too bad. Did find another couple pieces of fabric. This is R&R Reproduction. Can't even speak. Ligonier latte? I don't know. Big words. Not my forte. 40 count. Just looks like your average sampler color. Who doesn't need more of that? And this is Fiber on a Whim. 40 count. Milk and Honey. There's a little bit more modeling to it. Very pretty. I liked it. Shut up and take my money. Alright, they had some, JBW had a couple different trunk shows there. Thought this was super cute. It's Around Britain. See all the cute little things. I thought, oh, couldn't resist that one. This was adorable. Perfect. This is Dirty Annie's. They had it done up as a pillow. It was too cute. So that came home with me. Lucy Beam, Love and Stitches, Immortal. Buying cross stitch like I'm immortal. Ain't that the truth? But at least it's a cute one. I mean, a quick one. Of course it's cute, but it's quick. Might have half a chance of knocking that out in like a day. That's my kind of pattern right there. You know, Rosewood Manor. What's not to love? This is Autumn Quaker. Look how pretty. Those colors are stunning. And this picture does it zero justice. Absolutely gorgeous. They use the Valdani. So I'll have to go on a Valdani hunt. They didn't have them there. They had a couple others to choose from, but not this one. Or if they did, I just didn't see it. Or someone else bought it before I got to it. Thought this was stunning. Again, Teresa Kogut. Seaworthy. Look how adorable. I mean, her borders sucker me in every time. Look at the cute mermaids. Love it. It's probably why I didn't pick the other one up, because I'm like, oh, I already have at least one patriotic one by Teresa Kogut. I'll just get the C one. Yeah, that lasted not even 24 hours. And then there's Blackbird. They had this one here. I've seen these a few times. It's the Anniversaries of the Heart. I only got the one basically just to remind me you need to go buy the others. So this is pattern 4, Pink Hill Manor. Isn't that beautiful? I'm sure all done up. I'm a sucker for these. Like, what am I not a sucker for with these things? But all the teeny tiny patterns, and you put them together. They're so stunning. Just absolutely, you know, Blackbird. You might as well just buy it. Oh, one more thingy. Here's this little gizmo. The mini stash and stitch. Just to put your scissors and whatnot in. I thought, oh, that's cute. Add to my future retreat travel gizmo box. At least that's the thought process. We'll see where it ends up. All right, I think that's basically it of all the haul. I know that's usually what happens last, but I figured once I started with all the cool things that my awesome table mates gave me that I would just keep on going. So there's a bonus. If you want to leave now, you can, because from here on out, it's just the WIPs. I did have one little start, like I said earlier. that I need your help with because I was seriously underwhelmed. And even the ladies there at the table were like, yeah, that's weird. So I've had this pattern for a couple years. It's Willow Hill Samplings, Autumn Alphabet. I thought, how pretty. And I thought fitting to start there. And I have the called for thread. And there's the problem. So I couldn't find the pretty modeled fabric, but I had this pretty piece of, what is it? Corn Silk by Weeks that I thought I would use. And so look closely. There's A, B, and C. 2 different types of thread. That's what it actually looks like with the called for. Does that look anything like that? Nope. And I could live without that just fine. But they're so close you can barely tell they're different. So I don't know if it's just a different dye lot that was this extreme. I just have to assume that's it. But so I was going to wait because that same color is, you know, the A is the same color that that bottom pumpkin's going to be. I'm like, that ain't going to work. I don't want a green pumpkin, you know. What reeled me in was the white and aqua. It was beautiful. So I'm like, I'm going to keep looking. Or if it's a misprint or something like that, and one of you all know that, or if you've done it and had different results, please let me know. Because, I mean, I love it. It's cute. It's simple. Thought it'd be something I could at least get a really good start on. And as soon as I started those letters, I'm like, this is not going to work. And I'm not going to put any more effort into it until I do some research. So if you know anything about that one, leave me a comment, say something on Instagram. Maybe I'll even post that back on Instagram and see what are your thoughts? What was your experience with that? Help a girl out. All right, on with the WIP show. This is Consider the Lilies. She's a big girl, but I love her. And she's a lot of fun. And I'm doing her on 46 Cappuccino with the called for. And I got a fair amount on this one going. Last time you saw her, I think I didn't have, maybe had the bee skip done or whatever that thing's called. So, did the bee, did this, did a little bit more here. So yeah, probably another 5 to 10 years she'll be done. Stand by. Or stay tuned. Yeah. I don't know. Sticking with the big girl theme. There's big girls. And then there's Bertha. This is Bertha. Right? This would be a village bookstore. Heaven and earth. And maybe next decade, that's what she's going to look like. But right now, she looks like this. That's the edge, believe it or not. Just getting into, this is where the that steeple is. I think. No. Yep, I lied. Coming up on the house. It's bound to get there. But I actually did a fair amount on this wood. All of this and most of this little column right here is what I got done. So, believe it or not, that was a fair amount of progress. Oh, let's just start the pile. I worked on this one quite a bit at the retreat because I learned real quick. I tried to work on Consider the Lilies, but even though I had a light, it wasn't placed like right over me where I normally have it. Like, whoop. So, yeah, that tiny count was like, no, let's go into something that this old girl could actually see. And that would be Plum Street. Gathering Honey. Pardon me as I itch my nose. And actually, I had started over here. And I got all of this done and it started moving over this way. So, not going to take it out of the Q-snap. You're just going to have to pretend. I figure when I do like the end of the year or the beginning of next year WIP parade, I will pull everything out. I will iron her up like a good girl and everybody can see the whole piece because I know that's what's really impressive and that's just a crap ton of work. So it was like, do you want a video or do you want to see all the big projects? So I'm like, that's why we all tune into the WIP parades anyways, right? Because we're like, oh yeah. She's been teasing me with this for months. Now look at that bad boy. So on this one I'm using the called for with the Berkshire Hive fabric flare. Because again, remember, it has that cool little honeycomb on it. And the called for goodies. Pretty. So we toss it. And here's another one that got a lot of love at the retreat. Another fabric flare Stormy Gray with the tiny Modernist Nevermore. It's so cute. The more I get done on this, the more I love it. Look at this thing. How cute. I like a little spooky chandelier. But yeah. If you like Halloween stitches, highly recommend that one. It goes pretty quick. And you know, for me, that's saying something. Speaking of Halloween stitches that don't go that quick, whoop, here's some Hawk Run. I'm doing this on, this is Carrie Taus samplings, if you didn't already know that. I'm doing it on 36 count Legacy by Picture This Plus. And I got to get together with my local group again last month. And this is what I worked on again, because the exact one other time I've been there was when I started this bad boy. So I figured I'd stay with the theme. Again, we went shopping at Southern Pastimes in Troutville, Virginia, and then we went out to eat awesome pizza and hang out and chit chat. And let me see, ran into Sarah, the Millennial Stitcher, and I bought a bunch of her fabric. Yeah, I already put that up. Really cute stuff. Check it out. She has Fabric of the Month. She dyes her own stuff. Millennial Stitchers. She's on Facebook. She's a Flosstube. She's cute as a button. Go check her out. And then everybody gave me their cool ideas for the retreat. So like for lights and the practical stuff. So it was always a good time hanging out with those ladies. But got some progress done on the next square that I've been working on. And all these are darn near all full coverage. God bless them. But they're still adorable. And again, that'll be something else that's going to take, where in the heck now? I don't know. A few more years at best. Plugging right along. What's next? Here's my Teresa Kogut that I'm actively working on. It's a land that I love. A lot of people were doing this one at the retreat. Pardon my itchy nose. I saw it on, what's this called for? 30. This was 35 is what's called for. Some people were doing it on 32. This thing, I mean, she big, but whew, on a 32. It must have been more than a 32 because I'm doing it on 32 ding dong. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen it out of the Q-snap in a hot minute. I was like, whoa, look at that thing. She's huge. But she's still beautiful. Saw it on probably 3 or 4 different fabrics at least. I mean, it really is gorgeous. Again, there's that awesome border. I pretty much have the bottom corner done and working my way back up. And like this is just the middle band that is just so pretty. Those strawberries and this really delicate little border, or band, I guess is what you want to call it. Stunning, Teresa. Just stunning. This is on 32 count, tin roof. And who doesn't like a tin roof? I think that's I have noticed since, it's a Virginia thing. So in Ohio, a tin roof, other than literally a metal roof, is a sundae. Like it's vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup and peanuts. And you're not going to see that down here. I don't know if it's just an Ohio thing, a Midwest thing, whatever. But I remember years ago talking to somebody like, oh yeah, a tin roof. You can't beat a tin roof. And they're like, what the hell are you talking about? So is it a tin roof? What do you call that sundae? Or is it just chocolate sundae with peanuts? You know, and that's kind of like Buckeyes. The same thing. People down here, they call them peanut butter balls. I'm like, that is hard to say. Just call it a Buckeye, you know? Ball of peanut butter, mostly covered in chocolate. Makes it look just like the Buckeye from the tree. Can you see it? It's right up there. A tiny little thing. Anyways, Google it. Call it a Buckeye. It's so much easier to say peanut butter ball. That gets me every time. Every Christmas I hear, oh, look, they're peanut butter balls. Whatever. To each his own. I'm in hokey territory. I don't deal with Buckeyes much. Anyways, next up. Let Freedom Ring. There's this another big girl. But she's beautiful. This is Lila Studio. Or Lila Studio. I've heard it both ways. I'm doing on another fabric flare called Script. And it's 40 count. With the called for. I think it's all DMC. Yes, it is. And this is this one. You've seen it before. I'm finally getting down into some of the 1/1 stitching. If you can see that. It's my first time doing something 1/1. Just be interesting. But I love the colors. And you can see the fabric, the script on the fabric. Thought that was really cool. Again, I saw that from someone on Instagram. I'm totally not original, but I can steal your ideas and pass them along for other people to steal them too. Last but not least, let me check my notes. What else did I miss? Anything? No, by some miracle. Just a little out of order, but you know, that's me. So I am on probably one of my WIPs that's the closest to being completed, other than After the Roses, but I didn't pull that one out. You'll just be surprised next time I pull that one out. And this one is Frosty Forage. Again, the country cottage people that do their cute little whatevers that I'm a sucker for. This is the 8th little square out of 9. Isn't he cute? Little raccoon. I've been doing pretty good. There she is. Not bad. Good gravy. I could finish this one by the end of the year. What would we do? I wouldn't know how to act, that's for certain. But that's my last one. That's what I've been working on pretty much this past week. Probably because it's getting right chilly out. Seems to fit the theme. Be interesting to figure out where that came from. Got a small mess here to sort out next. So that's all my goodies. That's what I've been working on. My calendar is mostly put together, but I'll spare you that. Maybe at the end of the year we'll go over that again and see what I've done. I'll be more caught up. It might be more interesting to see all the junk that I write down there. But other than that, plans are, again, just continue on my little rotation to get a little bit of stitching in on everything so I can pretend like I'm progressing on everything. Do some more of the ones that I haven't worked on, y'all haven't seen in several months. I haven't seen in several months. And again, probably get started here soon on the Evertote Stitch Along that starts December 1st. At least get it prepped and ready. I would like to do another video before December, but we'll see. I get to go back to Ohio here in a couple weeks to pick up Mom and take her to Columbus for a doctor's appointment and all this fun stuff. So we'll see what transpires from that, how quickly we're coming back. I hope everybody's doing well out there. And I still do the freeze-dried stuff, of course. That's been keeping me busy. I sell it locally here in Salem at a cute store that has all kinds of goodies in it. And of course I sell it on my own, either through work or through my Facebook page. So that is Blue Ridge Snackery if you're interested. You can I have posts on there that show what I normally have. I'm going to work this week or this weekend putting together some Christmas ideas. So from little stocking stuffer, cute little baggies that you can buy for the kids for something different, or gift boxes for people that have never tried anything freeze-dried, like a sampler box, and even like fruits and something like that. So if you have people in your life that are hard to buy for, or you're just looking for something different, go over to Blue Ridge Snackery on Facebook and look what I have. I have virtually all the fruits, all kinds of candy. If you want to mix and match, whatever, we can get a gift box sent off to whomever you would like and go from there. So, or any questions, you can contact me through there. You can contact me through even the Potty Mouth Stitcher Instagram, or the comment below. That's totally fine too. And I'll work with you and get you anything you might be interested in. Other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful time stitching it up, getting ready for the holidays, and I guess rudely dealing with, it was 21 degrees when I woke up this morning. 21. It was 80 on Sunday. A little rude. So Canada, you could close your door, you know, maybe just the storm door for a little while, and then let us, you know, work our way into this. That'd be great. Thank you, Canada. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Take care. Bye.